All right. All right, I think we're good to go here. Let me get a pen. That'll work. If anyone has any questions, please feel free to ask. We good? I think we're good. What's your favorite board game? You know, I haven't played board games in so long, but I used to like a lot of them. I used to like Axis and Allies, Shogun or Samurai Swords, depending on which version you had. Talisman. Risk is always good. Duffman Dioramas, what's up, buddy? John, I'm gonna say your name wrong with that accent, so I'm just gonna go with John. How you doing, John? Gazdo, what's up, buddy? On YouTube, how's the sound, everyone? Is the music too loud, too low, everything cool? Am I echoing? Anyone on TikTok, if you want to come over to YouTube, it's easier for me to read the comments over there. Cool, thank you, Gazda. Yeah, I'm doing a new hallway diorama. So I got a couple of figures coming in that I'm gonna take some pictures for, and I wanted like a hall for them to be standing at the end of. So yeah, I don't know, I'm thinking it's probably going to be something like this style, but I think I'm going to go a little more carved on the stone instead of just like the straight lines. This looks more like cinder blocks. I'm going to do more like a carved look, and then probably 2 doors on each side of the hallway. Doing it for the stream it throws off my flow a little bit. I wasn't sure. I'm always very indecisive about starting something. I think about it too much, so I just went ahead and started it. But I was gonna maybe put the doors in first and then draw the brick lines, but decided to go ahead and go with just putting the brick lines in, and then maybe I'll cut the doors out, and yeah, we'll figure that out later. I didn't even have to cut them out before. Now I'll have to cut them out. We'll come up with something. Any of you guys working on any projects? Hello, people of TikTok. Just working on a new diorama here. I'm actually live on YouTube right now. It's a little easier to read the comments on YouTube if you want to join over there or hang out here on TikTok. Either way. Question. Cool. Well, right off the bat there, you got more experience than I do with an airbrush because I almost never use one. I've used it a few times, but hardly at all. Broken tooth and toothache, Duffman. I know how that is, man. I did not take care of my teeth as well as I should have. I have had lots of dental pain. Do I want to open this up? Yeah, we'll go ahead. Where am I at? What paint can I use if I want glossy paint? Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, dude, I scratch build dioramas from foam, wood, clay. I don't really do model kits much. I did some as a kid, but I was never super great at them. I built some Gundams, but I didn't really paint them much. I did panel lining and stuff like that. I do paint my 3D printed stuff, but it's very different. Work on the floor a little bit now. Anyone on TikTok, feel free to come jump over to YouTube. Answering more questions there. I'm trying to here, but it's much easier to read it on YouTube. The link is in my bio on my link tree. Oh, see, I'm messing up already. I'm talking too much. This is going to be every 2. So, here, let's make this a little bigger. There. Yeah, this is funny, me trying to do this, because I am like the type of person that cannot work and speak at the same time. Right size bricks or stone in relation to the figure. Well, John, a lot of people don't, and I don't always pick the right size, right? I mean, most of the time we work kind of slightly out of scale. If you wanted to be 100% in scale, the bricks are really usually pretty small, even for 1/12. So you're going to be doing the measurement yourself. I've done them before. Like, I don't think I have a quick picture. Well, actually, here, I can pull this up real quick. This screen right here. So for 1/12, lots of people like cheat. They use 1 inch by ½ inch bricks because it's just easier to cut. But if you wanted to figure it out, go look up the actual measurement of a brick, and then you just have to do the scale calculation, right? So 1 inch is 1 foot. Like one inch in 1/12 scale is 1 foot in real life. So you just kind of have to do the math on it. Once you do it a few times, it's pretty easy. You could just go around with a tape measure and measure stuff, and then figure out what the scale is, you know, how big it should be in that scale. What are you wanting to build, John? Thomas, yeah, man, why not? Sounds cool. If I keep chatting, I always stop chatting. It's very hard for me to keep my mouth going when I'm working on something. It's easier when people interact, though, obviously. What are the flight bases for that you're building? Let me see, what's going on here? Man, I'm trying to do TikTok at the same time, but it's impossible to... I can't split my attention. I can't even do 2 things at the same time, let alone 3 things at the same time. Okay. Mezco Mythic Legions. Right on. Street hood stuff and mythics. That's pretty much like everyone seems to do a lot of that. It's fantasy or urban. Urban just has been wildly popular with this type of stuff. Marvel Legends, cool. Very cool. Okay. Let me see. I had an example of what I wanted this to look like. Yeah. I want to do this something like this. So these are... What are these? 3.5 inches. Let's go for that. I don't know, I'm feeling like 4 inches. Yeah, we'll do 4 here. everything over. Look at this. How many rulers do I need? I need every ruler in existence to get this job done. Every ruler I got. We got any more? Every single measurement device ever. And I'm still gonna mess up, so it's not gonna matter. There is no way to mess this up, though. It is whatever it is. Casey Martinez, what's going on, buddy? Thanks for stopping by. Top of flight that has debris brooks. Okay, nice. Nice, yeah, I like those. They're like a little jazzed up. Definitely cool. Casey. I mean, believe me, I feel like I mess it up all the time, but it's pretty hard. I mean, wherever you put the line, it's going to be okay. If it's crooked, it's going to be okay. It'll be all right. Casey's like, hold my beer. Turn that around. What do we got here on TikTok? Hello, TikTok people. So, what's your rule count? I think I have 20 to 25. I don't know what that means. What's your rule count? Thomas, what does that mean? Oh, ruler count. Oh, man. I don't even know. Yeah, I'm in that department. It gets even higher when you start counting in, you know, like measuring tapes and carpenter squares and stuff like that. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's also crazy I can't drink tea without it going in my mustache. I probably need to trim that one of these days. Just chilling here. Just doing a little chilling and crafting. I don't really have much planned or anything like that for the stream. It's just kind of figured I need to get used to doing this more. I've been doing it more and more, so it's a little easier. I still hesitate whenever it comes time to start it up. I'm like, I don't know. Usually I end up spending an hour or two doing something else before I actually click start. So we're looking like this now. Something like that. And then we're gonna have a hallway. something like that. Okay, cool. I'll check it out here in a little bit. My phone is tied up right now with TikTok, but I'll pull it up here in a little bit. I am like the most ignorant person when it comes to toy lines. I mean, I know some, but I don't even know what that is. What? Savage Crucible? What is it? Thank you for the likes on TikTok. Anyone giving me likes, I greatly appreciate that. I'm looking at the front here. I think this definitely needs to be textured. Okay. Yeah, when you said something similar to Mythic, but way more articulation, that made me immediately think those gotta be expensive. Yeah. Yeah, it is easy. I have a friend that has a nice collection, and it's really easy to get carried away for sure. Not only the money, but the space, obviously. Thank you for the gifts on TikTok. 35mm, thank you. Appreciate that. Man, with the costs of everything these days, with like grocery and just my electric bill and everything, yeah, you gotta cut back. I mean, totally understandable, and they're gonna expect that to happen. I mean, what can you do? I mean, it costs. I'm not gonna get into it, but it's crazy. My grocery bill is probably about double what it was 2 years ago, as I'm sure everyone's is. I can tell you what's not double: my paycheck. It's been about steady. Yeah, I like using regular rocks. Sometimes I use an aluminum foil ball, but the rocks are really cool too. I'm pretty sure this is a piece of petrified wood from my my friend's property. We were actually out there, and I don't know anything about animals or anything, but he has a couple of bulls, and there's a younger bull, and we had to run around to get away from this bull that wasn't very happy with us being there at that time. He was in a mood or whatever, I don't know. So we had to walk all the way around the fence line, and we came through this area where there was just tons of petrified wood laying around, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. I think I'm gonna take one of those. Yeah, Casey, no doubt. What's up, Queen? How you doing? Good evening. Good evening. I know, I'm a goof. Yeah, we'll start the door here. So there, we're gonna make the door 3.5 inches wide. Yeah, I love stuff like that that has a history like that. It's pretty cool. What did I do here? I did 2.5 inches in from the side. So if I did 2.5 inches in again, it's a little bit too much towards the center. Let's do a let's do 2 inches. See what that looks like. 1, 2, 3.5. Okay. The doors are going to be probably about 7 inches tall. Let's grab this bad boy. Mark it to 7. Totally don't need to cut this. I don't know why I'm cutting this, because I'm not thinking. That's why I'm cutting it. I just need to draw it, and then I can put a frame around it. The other side, since I kind of jumped the gun and just made all the bricks, I'll just make them different on each side. It's a hallway. The doors don't have to be exactly the same. One side will have set in doors, and the other side will have doors that are not set in as much, but they'll both have a frame, so they'll both look okay. Queen, I don't want to mispronounce that name. What is it? E-Money or Emony? I'm not sure. E-Money sounds cool. I'm doing great. Doing great. Just had a busy day. Did a lot of cleaning. And now I'm just relaxing, doing a little bit of this. Jumping on the stream for a little bit, and yeah. Got some videos I gotta do later tonight, but I keep doing streams at like midnight instead of doing them in the middle of the day, and the YouTubes keep telling me that everybody's on in the middle of the day, so I'm like, maybe I should try one in the middle of the day. What was this? 2. Whoop, come here. 3.5. So let's just do it. 3.5. TikTokers, thank you for the likes, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, and thank you for the gifts. Oh, see, things are crooked. Why are things crooked? Things are always crooked. I'm not using the straight edge to line it up, that's why. There's always one edge is straighter than all the other ones. E-Money. Yeah, it's true. I enjoy doing those late night streams, that's true. But I figured, why not? It's Saturday, people are chilling for the most part. But I just might, just stick to late nights. I definitely like doing it because once everyone goes to sleep is usually when I get a lot of stuff done anyway. I feel like since I already cut that out, I should just go ahead and cut them all out, but I don't really need to. Nah. We'll see when we get there. Let's do 1-inch markings to make the bricks. Thank you everyone for the likes on TikTok. I appreciate that. If anyone wants to come by YouTube, I'm streaming live on YouTube as well. If you want to ask questions, I'll try to answer them here, but it might be a little easier on YouTube. Appreciate the gifts and the likes. E-Money, are you from YouTube? I don't know if you're still here, or are you from TikTok or Instagram? Just curious, where'd you find the stream from? Awesome. I'm trying to be a little more active on YouTube, but I haven't quite figured it out yet. I'm bouncing around from thing to thing too much. Everyone on TikTok, I'm also live on YouTube. My link is in the bio. You can ask a question there, or ask a question here, leave a like, leave a comment. All likes, gifts, anything like that, appreciated, not required. I don't know how to do anything on YouTube. Can I? Oh, I could do a poll. Check that out. Let's do a poll. So for anyone new, this is just part of a hallway diorama I'm doing. I'm going to be getting a Sasuke figure soon from Naruto, and I want to have a hallway to have him standing in to take a picture of him. So I figured I would build a hallway. I don't have a hallway. I don't know why I've never done a hallway. I mean, I've moved other diorama pieces I had around to make hallways, but I never actually just built a hallway. What's up, Briscoe? Thanks for coming through. This is so much smarter than the way I did the other wall, because the other wall I'm going to have to cut the doors out, but I kind of just jumped the gun a little bit. Oh well. How long does it take you to make a diorama? It greatly depends on the diorama, obviously, but yeah, I mean, I've done like simple ones that have, and also you have to understand there's dry time and glue time and stuff in there. So actual working time, you know, a large, I mean, you can get really large, but for me, God, it's kind of hard to put a number on it. Something very small you can knock out in a couple of hours, like a single figure display stand or something like that. But if you want to build anything with any amount of detail that's bigger, like the more walls you add, obviously the more time it takes. I've spent 30 hours on a diorama before. I've spent more than that, I'm sure, because you keep coming back to it. But I'd say for most things that I make, it's usually somewhere between 10 to 20 hours in that range of actually working on it. And then but you know, just the floor and a wall could be like 8 hours. Just depends. Like these bricks are blocks. They're 1 inch by 1 inch. Much easier to carve than lots of little bricks. And if you're doing, you know, 4 walls with hundreds of little bricks, it just takes a lot of time doing that kind of stuff. And then once you have all that layout done, you can spend almost infinite time with the details, right? So sometimes I just have to tell myself, that's it, I'm done, and go on to the next thing. And part of a hallway. Yes, it's part of a hallway diorama. If anyone on TikTok wants to leave a like, leave a gift, or come join us on YouTube, the link is in my bio. It's a little easier to read comments, but you can chill on TikTok too. Like I was saying before, this is actually going to be a hallway because I'm getting a Sasuke figure, and I wanted to have Sasuke standing in the hallway with like the light behind him. And I might even do like a lightning effect because I bought this crazy thing that shoots lightning. It's kind of scary. It's like a Tesla thing, but it shoots lightning, and it might look like, I don't know if anyone knows the Naruto stuff, but it's like his Chidori lightning thing. It looks just like it, except it's real and it's in front of you, so it's kind of terrifying. It makes a loud noise. I really hope, yes, that did clear that. Thank you for the likes, guys. Thank you. TikTok is crazy sometimes. I mean, they are just really good at pushing stuff out. Queenie Money, like, yeah, I have this picture. Here, let me put this on. This took a long time. But I cheat now. I made my own 3D printer file, and I use that for most of mine. Although I need to improve it. But it works. It gets the job done. Andrew, how you doing? What's up? Thank you, E-Money. I'm gonna get a kick out of that name. No, that's all right. Just the standard stuff after using the knife to score it, use the pencil to open it up. Anything dull does this pretty well. This is usually what you do to make bricks. This is going to be 1/12 scale. 1/12 scale. But these aren't bricks. These are more like, they're going to be cut stone, but it's like cinder block. I have an example. I'm going to make them look like that. So it's going to be, the walls will have this texture, and this is what they look like normally if I just do what I did here with the pencil. But I'm going to carve them away a little bit more with a knife to get that look, which takes a lot more time too. But I think it'll fit more for what I'm doing here. What was one dumb thing you did when you was a kid? Man, there's a lot of dumb things I did when I was a kid. Let's see, one dumb thing. Man, most of them I don't want to say. I was a kid in the 80s. The stuff we did then, you can't get away with anymore. You get in trouble or arrested. So, I don't know if I want to say. Thank you, Queenie Money. Okay, one dumb thing, because it's a funny story. In my finals in high school one year, actually, I was a senior in high school. I jumped, the window was open, and there was a butterfly going around outside, and I jumped out of the window when my teacher was looking the other way during the final, just because I saw the butterfly, and I was like, I don't know, ADD, ADHD, whatever you call that, ran out the window, and then I ran around and came back into the classroom behind him, and he was looking out the window, and everyone was laughing, and he's looking around. He didn't notice it was me out of my seat. I sat back down, and the whole class narked me out afterwards that it was me. But I failed. I failed English in my senior year because of that, and I had to go take summer school to graduate. So, there you go. Another pick. All right. I will check it out, Thomas. Let me see. Actually, I'll pull it up on my other screen here real quick. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Andrew, you broke a car window. I'm not going to admit to any crime on here. So, I never did. Don't do crime, kids. What do we got? Smack the power lines. Yeah, that sounds, you know, they have, now they call that the Darwin Awards, right? We survived. We survived somehow. I don't know how. Thomas. Let's see. Thomas. Thomas, what the heck? You sent me disappearing messages and they're not coming up. I don't know. I'll try and pull them up later to look at. Use Instagram app to see this type of message. You won't let me pull it up on my computer. And my phone is tied up. Smack the power lines. Now, I did some jumping off of, like, you know, second story and shit. I think all kids do that. 80s and 90s, yeah, they were pretty cool for some things. Definitely a lot more like free-range kids back then. Do you love anime? Actually, I do like anime. I used to watch anime a little bit as a kid. Like movies, we had Akira, MD Geist, Record of the Lodoss War, things like that, older stuff. But I kind of stopped for a long time, and then this girl I knew got me into, I think she actually, her daughter was into Naruto, and she just got into watching it. She got me into watching it probably about, I don't know, 10 years ago or something. And my interest in anime resurged a little bit. I really like science fiction, and a lot of anime kind of coincides with that. Yeah, Thomas, I'll look at it. I'll check it out. My phone is tied up. What does this say? Cool. Alright, so there. Well, let me start at the top. I haven't seen Chainsaw Man yet, but I hear good things. Record of the Lotus Wart. Man, I need to see that again, Briscoe. It's been so long. So long. I actually, as far as anime, I just watched, and a lot of people hate this one, but I still like it because I played a lot of MMORPGs. I just watched Sword Art Online, the last two things they did. Alicization or something. Mostly in the background, but I don't know, it's a little weird. That show was kind of weird, but I just like anything to do with online gaming, any of the animes to do with that. Like Record of the Lotus Wars, really like that. So Andrew, this is gonna be a hallway, and I think it's kind of how we got on anime, because I'm getting a Sasuke SH Figure Arts figure sent to me, and I wanted to have a hallway to take a picture of him down, so that's what I'm building. Something is totally wrong here. You see that? Talking? That's all right. We're gonna work it in. Favorite Naruto character? It's either Pervy Sage or Kakashi. One of those. I'm the old man now, so I gotta like the pervy old man. Naruto, well yeah, he's the hero. I've seen that Grimgar, and that was good, but I think the streaming service I saw it on only had one season, which really pissed me off. I don't know if they've made a second season yet, because I keep checking back looking for that one. That was good. Log Horizon was really, really good too for like that role-playing or video game, trapped in the video game kind of stuff. I'm sure there's a Japanese term for whatever that is. Are we gonna cheat this? Yeah, I think we're just gonna say that's the middle. I don't eat candy, man. Not anymore, not in a long time. I like Sour Patch Kids. Animation is great, though. Yeah, I need to watch Record of the Lotus War again. I actually just started watching Strange New Worlds, the new Star Trek, and that's been pretty good so far, so I'm sure I'll get through that pretty quick. I was thinking about watching, like re-watching some like Next Generation Star Trek or something, but I was like, maybe I need to watch the new stuff, and it's not bad. I remember I tried to watch Picard and it seemed really, really boring, which is a shame because I did like Captain Picard. Yeah, same, Briscoe. Thank you for all the likes on TikTok. Thank you, guys. The Next Generation third season? Nice. Yeah, not super old. And I was actually born in the last year of the 70s, but you know, I'm not super old. On TikTok, I'm like ancient. I'm like the elder vampire or something. Let's open that up. The Next Generation is awesome, though. I love that show. It's like comfort food watching Star Trek. That and Deep Space Nine and even Voyager I like too. Robotech is another one I could definitely watch. What did I watched Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans not that long ago. That was pretty good, and I think I saw some Robotech, but I can't remember what it is. Anime, when you watch, like, it all gets jumbled in my head. I can't keep it straight, which is which on some of them, because the genres are so, I don't know, what do you call it? Monolithic? Like, they're all very similar. Did I miss something? Yes, I missed a whole line. I missed all of these. Dude, what am I doing? Okay, yeah. Boop. One Punch Man. What am I doing here? I haven't watched One Punch Man. My thing is also I used to watch things with subs, but I'm always too busy now to watch anything with subs. It has to be dubbed because I just can't take the time to read episode after episode after episode. I need to be able to work on stuff like this, or I'm working on something else, and usually it's going in the background. And even if I am taking the time to watch it, my eyes just, like, I can read, but I get a headache after a while, especially after staring at stuff all day, and then I also stare at small things at my job, so yeah, it's all dubs for me now. Steve Michael, what's up? Probably not too late. You know, I never know what I'm doing. I might pipe on again later, but I'm probably gonna go eat dinner in about an hour or so. Thanks for stopping by either way, Steve. What are you looking for on your toy hunt? Hello, TikTok. Take care, Andrew. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for interacting. Appreciate that. Oh, nice. The NECA Dracula. I think I saw a buddy of mine just post about a Dracula. I don't know if it's the NECA one or not. I need to check. I could do with a Dracula figure, though. I like stuff like that. Collecting all the superheroes, I don't know. I'll eventually probably get all the basics just because it's good to have to take shots with the dioramas and stuff. I don't have a Spider-Man. I could use a Spider-Man. What's this pole looking like? 90% have made a diorama. Wow, that's cool. That's very cool. Yeah, 10 votes. How's it get 89%? What? 89% yes? How do you have 89% off 10 votes? YouTube is tripping. That's crazy. Star Trek Discovery. Nerdzoic. So, how you doing, Nerdzoic? In 35mm Star Trek Discovery. So it's caught a lot of hate, I know. I don't know. They definitely are. Star Trek has always been very, very progressive. You can sense that they may have been a little heavy-handed with that on some of that, but I like Star Trek, and there were some good episodes in Star Trek Discovery. I enjoyed some of it. So, yeah. I don't think I've ever watched any Star Trek that I genuinely just totally disliked, except some of the movies, to be quite honest, because they got a little too actiony and away from being Star Trek-y. The first one I loved just because I haven't seen anything in a long time, and just having that again was cool, but yeah, the movies are kind of like Flashbang Trek to me, not so much Star Trek. But Discovery, you know, it's its own thing, but it's not bad. How does a Q&A work? Wow, I have no idea how any of this stuff works. What am I gonna do? Start a Q&A? Boom, let's hit that. I have no idea how this works whatsoever. Now I can't see anyone's chat. Alright, yeah, I'm ending that. I'll confirm. Get rid of that. Back to the chat. What's up, What a Funk? John, how you doing, man? No problem, 35mm. Appreciate you. That dude. I live in Texas, but I was born in Brooklyn. But I've lived here a very long time. I've been here since 1997, so. I'm like a half and half at this point. What are you up to today, old What a Funk John? Movie-themed diorama. Yeah, I've done a few. Let me think. I did one for... Oh, I can't remember which Halloween. I did one for Halloween when he was in the hospital. So he was in the hospital, and it had like the tank there in the hospital room and a couple of the instruments and stuff, and he came like bursting through the door. Art again. Yeah, I know the feeling. Thanks for the likes, everyone. Please tap the heart. I appreciate your support on TikTok. Thank you, guys. So yeah, this is John. This is going to be a hallway. Basically, this is the floor, and there's going to be two walls, like this. So I thought it would be cool. I don't have any hallways, and I'm getting a couple of figures I thought would be cool to have posed for the shot with them standing down the hallway. Thank you. Steve Michael, I could already tell you're going to, so that's cool though, for sure. I was just wondering, how did it get to 89%? 10 people answered the poll. 89% is impossible. How come Briscoe has a cool... Where's Briscoe? Everyone looks the same color name to me in there. Maybe one day, when I grow up, I'll get monetized. We could have channel member colors. That's gonna be a long. That's gonna be a long way. 1, 2. Yeah. What's up, Storms? Thank you, John. Thank you. Appreciate that. I was not sure if this format was going to work, just coming on here, you know, doing this, because I really don't want to go, like, I don't like talking about, don't really want to talk about issues or anything like that. I mean, maybe occasionally, but yeah, I just wanted to be able to come on here and chill and do this, and I'm glad that some people seem to be enjoying it, so that means a lot, actually. Thanks for stopping by, Storms. Thank you for hitting the likes on TikTok. I can't speak anymore because my brain can't do two things at once. Appreciate you guys on TikTok. I have 124 people on TikTok now. Wow. Hit the likes, man. I appreciate the likes. I'm also live on YouTube right now. So any likes, any gifts, greatly appreciated. Or you can come on by to YouTube. The link is in the chat. I got 2 cameras over there, so it's a little easier to see what's going on. Plus, it's a little easier for me to read the comments. I will probably get a second screen set up for, wow, 192 on TikTok now. 192 viewers. That's crazy. Hit the likes, guys. Appreciate the love. Alfigs is the GOAT. I love Alfigures. I've been watching his stuff since probably right from when I started making action figure dioramas. So 2014, something like that. So 9 years. Did any of you guys see the that picture I took on my story on Instagram? It's got like the Among Us dude standing in there. I wasn't even planning on that, but I thought it looked pretty cool. What's up, guys? I'm building a hallway, actually. It's going to be a hallway, like with doors, and there's 2 sides and a floor, and I'm going to have like figure pose in the end for doing different photography and stuff, so hopefully that'll come out cool. I'll do some stone around these doors to make them pop off, and I'll probably turn the doors into a wood texture after I draw some like wood lines on there and then hit it with like a wire brush. Storm's Elite. Man, I can't wait to see what it looks like too, actually. Okay. Now, if I was just gonna leave this like normal blocks, just like this, would be cool. like cinder block style, but I want to make it look more like stone blocks. I'm going for like this look right here. So I'm gonna have to do a lot more carving to get all the foam out of there to make it look more stony. What is that? What's your name there? It's hard to see. Mag? Thank you, Mag. Plexiglass? I mean, like acrylic sheeting, yeah. Heck, I got some right here. Got some right here. But what I've been using lately is actually really, really thin. I don't think I have any as an example here. It's really, really thin plastic that was from the garbage at a retail store. And it was like a thin plastic film to cover signage that was going to go like outside. And I got a ton of that stuff for free, so I've been using that lately. You know what? I think I'm going to change my blade. What? Have we hit the end? There we go. But Storm's Elite, yeah, I really like that thinner material because it's just so easy to cut, and it's got a frosted look to it already. Anyone in TikTok, please run up the likes. I appreciate the likes, helps push the stream out. Thank you for any support whatsoever. It's appreciated. Thank you just for leaving a comment or just, you know, stopping by and chilling. TikTok separate, what a funk. Yeah, I'm running TikTok on my phone, and I just got OBS going for YouTube. I think there are ways to stream, but I feel like this setup would be too small for TikTok anyway, right? Having the small camera and then the big one, it would be kind of... Oh, okay. Well, you know, I'm gonna look into it because I really want to do all three. I want to do my Instagram, my TikTok, and my push them to YouTube as I'm doing that. I know I saw some people talking about doing it like a year ago with like, you know, 3 different programs all running together, but I like to try and keep it simple enough that I don't have to pull my hair out. I know you're not unfamiliar with the technical difficulties that go along with this stuff, so try to keep it simple as possible. No, this is like a diorama for action figures, so like 1/12 scale figures, not Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah. Yeah, John, I am by myself, dude. Now, I am pretty good at figuring stuff like that out. I've been, an online gamer since the mid-90s, so I definitely, but all the newer stuff and streaming, I haven't really done too much with that. But I can usually figure it out. It's just time, So much time for everything. Time for, like right now, it's taxes. Time for your taxes. Time for your business stuff. Time to make videos. Time for the art. Time for my job. All of that. Yeah, dude, definitely. Always try. I notice you guys are always trying new stuff, and that is definitely the way to go. But it's really cool you have people you can get to help you with stuff. If I ever get to the point that I can have someone help with things, I'll definitely do that. I was always used to having a couple of helpers at work. You get people that can do things that you suck at, so you can lean on them. I shouldn't be cutting that way. I should wait till I flip this around. Let me leave that alone. Rock terrain? Really? Well, I mean, I guess if you're going for a very specific look, you could just kind of go crazy on rocks and just paint them. I mean, if you get obsessive and you're like, it has to be this way, then I can kind of get that, because getting it to look specifically can be. Because rocks are organic. So it's not like, structural where like this line is 1 inch from here. It's just kind of like, you got to get into a flow and just go with it. Yeah, it's going to be like a custom backdrop for an action figure. Exactly. TikTok's back down to 15 viewers. It was over like 200 people on there. That's crazy. TikTok algorithm is wild the way it works sometimes. Steve Michael, yeah, What a Funk streams. He streams every Thursday. He's got a whole crew, and they have even have some other stuff they do on different days. I know they have a gaming channel and everything. I pop in there sometimes on Thursdays. They do like trivia and stuff. Pretty cool, pretty chill for. Well, it's not always chill. They get kind of crazy, but pretty chill overall. Do a lot of variety stream kind of stuff. Yeah, John, we can do that for sure. I'll probably be a little nervous, but I'll be all right. Steve Michael, I'll tell you, it's on YouTube, their show. And they do a lot of fun stuff on there. did like gingerbread houses and all kinds of crazy stuff. Queenie Money. So originally I used to make war games terrain, not like really well, honestly, but when I was a teenager in early 20s. And then a friend of mine came by, maybe when I was about 29. I don't know. It was a while ago. 30, maybe 30. And he saw some of my war games terrain in the garage and asked me if I could make a backdrop for some of his action figures that he had. And so that's pretty much what started me doing these. And he still asks me for stuff every couple of months. He asks me for another piece, which is cool. What's up, TikTok? Thank you for the likes. I appreciate the likes. Very appreciated. John, are you guys on TikTok? Thanks for the likes, guys, on TikTok. Thanks for the likes. I'm streaming live on YouTube also right now. The link is in my bio if you want to come by, say what's up. Damn, a little too deep there. There we go. Oh, nice. Good luck in there, Steve. Good luck, sir. Hope you find what you're looking for. Just chilling, cutting bricks. Well, stone. guess this is more of that Diorama ASMR, brought to you by Random Diorama. A subway diorama would be awesome, for sure. When you say subway, Storms Elite, do you mean like a subway car, or do you mean like the subway with all like the mosaic tiles and stuff? Thank you for all the likes on TikTok. Thank you guys. Let me see. Hey, what is that? I was trying to do a brick type wall around my diorama. So this is kind of like bricks, but it's stone block. It's gonna look something like this when it's done. So this carved kind of stone look. But doing bricks is very similar, just smaller, and you don't have to carve around them. You just leave them flat like that. Subway car with the seats. Subway sandwiches, you know, I could do that too. Yeah, subway car with the seats would look cool, for sure. For sure. I could do the seats out of like wood with styrene maybe. Or I could 3D print them. I'd probably have to draw them up in a 3D modeling program though. Hey, Briscoe's making a joke, but I will literally make Subway sandwiches out of Sculpey clay and then paint them up because that would look awesome as a prop. I've actually started making the other day. I didn't finish them. Do I have them over here? I probably lost them. But I was making all this little stuff out of clay. I kind of had it on here before. And I don't know where it went to, but I made a little hot dog. And I was thinking I gotta make some tacos. Yeah. So Subway sandwich is not out of the realm of possibility. This material is insulation foam. It's XPS foam. The brand is Foamular Pink Panther Insulation Foam Board. I bought this at Home Depot. It's insulation for your house. Yeah, Briscoe, no kidding. We all want one now. That's what I'm saying. I had a Schlotsky sandwich the other day. That was pretty good. I haven't had one of those in a while. But Subway tries to be healthy. Schlotsky's is not healthy at all. It's like everything is on there and it tastes glorious. Am I missing anything? Oh, here we go. You're welcome. Thank you for the likes. Likes are appreciated. got going on in here? 11 viewers. If anyone has any questions, just drop a comment. I'm gonna do Spaded one. How necessary is an X-Acto knife for beginners? It's not. It's not necessary. Honestly, you'll do more with a breakaway blade like this than you will an X-Acto knife. If you're doing foam, you can definitely just get away with the breakaway blade. Thank you, man. See, you got a nice beard too. You're very tiny, but I can still see your beard, which means it's huge. What you making? I am making a action figure backdrop. This is going to be a hallway with 2 walls and a floor for like a 6-inch Sasuke figure, actually. I mean, it's going to be with different figures, but I was making it, just wanted a hallway to have Sasuke standing in. So, yeah, that's what it is. It's going to be stone block walls with wooden doors. There'll be 2 doors on each side. Well, you know, I might do something different on the other side. I don't know yet. Who knows? Initially, I kind of was thinking a uniform look on both sides would look kind of cool with this, but it doesn't have to be. At the same time, Spaded One, I do have about 10 X-Acto knives, but they've built up over the years. But honestly, like I said, I use the breakaway blade way more. Of these brick walls, how many do you think you've made? Oh my goodness, I have no idea. Hundreds, probably. I mean, over 100. I don't know, a lot. Many dozens, over 100. I do 3D printing, yes. I have a Creality Ender 3D. I actually have 2 of them. I have the original Ender 3D and then the Pro. Is it the Pro or the version 2? I think it's the Pro, and then I have a Anycubic Mono Photon 6K. Spaded One, sort of. Cutting out windows is always a pain in the butt. It really is. Duffman dioramas, the brick nightmares. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I actually don't mind doing this too much. This is like carved stone. Although this takes forever too. I feel like you could just kind of be sloppy with it. It's cool with bricks, like you just want everything to be lined up, and it gets kind of stressful, maybe? I don't know, just the repetitiveness is like, Alright, I'm probably gonna put like I'm gonna put a border around there, so I don't have to worry about that. Do you do Christmas villages? And hello, welcome. What is it, Southern Belle Minis? Welcome. Thanks for coming by. Do I do Christmas villages? I mean, I made like a hill with like a little lake a long time ago for someone, but not generally. I would though. I'm not against doing it. I always, find that stuff very interesting. I buy, whenever the stuff goes on clearance, if I can get any trees, I definitely buy them each year. Some of the little parts and stuff. Let's see, let's check this poll on who wants a Subway sandwich. Where are we at? 50-50. That's surprising. Only 4 votes. Briscoe, I guess your influence wasn't quite as great as I thought it was. I thought everyone would be dying for a Subway sandwich now. Follows and thank you for the likes. Absolutely. And if anyone wants to, I'm live on YouTube right now. It's a little easier to see and ask questions. Come chill over there for a little bit. There we go. That's true. It was 50-50. So people are, and we only had 4 votes before, so people are responding. Yeah. Vote. We got to know the answer to this dire question. This is serious. You think, other things in life are serious? This is serious. Did Briscoe make you want a Subway sandwich? Very, very important that we get to the bottom of this immediately. No Dracula. Better luck next time, Steve. I'm sure you'll find it eventually. Yeah, I've tried brick presses a long time ago, and I didn't have that much luck with them. But I want to try the rollers, and I want to get into it a little more again because I'm using clay more now on some things, Sculpey, and that would work absolutely fantastic. Foam. At 1/12 scale, I just feel like the indention you're going to get is not going to be deep enough for it to look cool. If you were doing something really small, like for Dungeons & Dragons, the depth that you'd be able to get from pressing it would look pretty cool. But for something like this, it's going to look very, very shallow. But I'm sure you can get away with it in some instances and look good. Okay, $11.49. What's the normal price? Probably like $20. Steve Michael, I do. If you go on it's for Entertainment Earth. You could just use code randomdio in the checkout, or you could go on my Instagram and go to my link tree, and it's the top link. It should apply it automatically when you use that link, but otherwise, just put random dio in the checkout just to make sure, and I really greatly appreciate that. Yeah, I hear you. Thank you for the follow. And thank you for all the likes on TikTok, guys. I appreciate that a lot. The NECA section is almost always a mess. And also, thank you everyone on YouTube for hanging out with me. It's much nicer when there's someone talking. You guys have been asking questions. I really appreciate that. Makes the time go by really fast, actually. So Queen E Money, what kind of stuff are you into? Do you collect? Are you an anime fan? Oh, nice. So, like, dollhouse miniatures? Cool. You know, I actually, here. I bought this thing. Yeah, that's a huge crossover, right? I mean, dollhouses have been around forever, and there's all kinds of... I watch lots of dollhouse videos to get ideas. Food. Oh, okay, cool. So you do a lot of work with, like, Sculpey and polymer clay? Thank you very much for the gifts. I can't read this TikTok. Ri-Fi, I appreciate that very much. Thank you. And thank you for all the likes. 4.5K likes. That's awesome. Thank you, guys. So I've been meaning to put this thing together, and I keep putting it off because I have a million different things. But I don't know if you're familiar with these. It's basically kind of like a dollhouse style diorama, but all the little pieces come in the kit. It's got all the decals. It's got a working LED light. I mean, it was like crazy. I pulled this out the other day. There's so many parts in here. It's like wild. It comes with all the little bits and everything. Really, really cool though. And it came with the glue, which I've never seen a model kit that came with the glue. Maybe that's a dollhouse kind of thing. I might stream doing this at some point. I don't know. It's kind of like not action figure dioramas, but I'm random diorama. I might even do some dollhouses one day. A friend of mine, yeah, Briscoe, I think they do look really cool. A friend of mine brought me a dollhouse that he found. Let me read some of these TikTok comments real quick. Wi-Fi inching closer to making a diorama for G.I. Joe Classified. Yeah, just go for it, man. Just grab some stuff and start. Do something small. You know, make some rocks, make like a wall with some simple 1 inch by 2 inch blocks in it. You know, you just start from there. Yeah, so my friend goes into his hallway, and apparently his neighbor in an apartment was moving, and there was a note attached to this dollhouse, and it's a big 2-story dollhouse. It's kind of fallen apart a little bit, but it was all put together. And it had a note saying, "Whoever gets this, please don't throw it in the trash. My grandfather built this for me, but I don't have any space for it, and I'm moving." And I think the person even put their age on there or something. They're like 24. And I was just thinking, man, they're gonna really regret that later, you know, I think. So it's in my garage right now, and it's pretty nice, but like the wallpaper's coming off in some spots. The stairs are busted, but it's got all the wood and everything. And I mean, it's huge. You know, it's like a 2-story, like Victorian kind of looking thing. Yeah, so I don't know if it feels weird messing with that thing that someone's grandfather built for them, but I might take it and turn it into a haunted house. I don't know. We'll see. I'm just looking at it, I can tell it's a lot of work. A lot of work. Wi-Fi, absolutely. Yeah, just get started on something. And if you feel hesitant to start on something smaller to get over that and just to build a little bit of confidence. Pretty much doing anything creatively or artistically, the main barrier initially is you just think you can't do it. So you just need to start it, and start small is fine. Don't bite off more than you can chew. Something you can complete in an hour or two will give you a lot of confidence to then do larger projects. If I'm building something big, I almost always start with like a test piece if I'm using a new technique or something that I'm not too familiar with. New material, just play around on a smaller scale. Queenie Money, are you following me on Instagram? Because I kind of want to look at some of the food stuff you're making, because I've actually recently just bought a bunch of stuff to make polymer clay, work polymer clay a little bit better. And I've been thinking about doing some little food pieces. I mean, do you have your stuff posted somewhere? I just bought one of these things. Thank you for the likes, guys. Really appreciate that. Duffman, no kidding. Do not start with thousands of bricks. Yeah, I have people tell me like they want to start Like, I want to get into building dioramas, and they're like, I want to make a street corner or like 3 buildings and all these floors and stuff. And it's like I don't want to discourage anybody, because anyone can do that, but sometimes people don't realize that you're talking about working for like 30 or 40 hours on something. Like, so 2 hours here and there, it'll seem like you're going nowhere, and you might make a mistake, you might get upset at that. Although you can cover any mistake. I mean, it's for comics and stuff, so if you make a hole, you just, all right, the Hulk smashed the wall there, it's cool, just cut a hole. I've started using wood burner. Hey, that's awesome. I've bought a wood burner a few times, but I never got one with the temperature dial. And I really need to. Yeah, I've seen people use that to great effect for some things. Yeah, Queenie Money, absolutely, thank you. Send me, just, shoot me a message on IG if you're doing that. If you have, whatever. It's up to you, but that would be cool. I wouldn't mind taking a look at it. Did I do all of this already? Wow. I'm always missing something here and there. I just can't go in a straight line. That's cool. Where's the little... I'm just going everywhere here. Dude, it's got to be right here. I'm missing a ruler. The 4 rulers I have available just will not work for this job. I need to find the other one. Thank you very much for the gifts, everyone on TikTok. I really appreciate that. It means a lot. If you guys keep helping out, I might be able to afford some eggs this week, and that would be really, really nice. I haven't had eggs in like 2 months now. This is crazy. I have this ruler. It should be right here. It has disappeared into the abyss, never to be seen again. Okay, I give up on that ruler. We will use this one. Okay, Thomas. Here, I'll take a look right now. Oh yeah, I can see them now. Yeah, those look good. What do you got there? You got some XPS foam with, what's that, peeled off foam core board? Yeah, those look good, man. Paints up nicely too. Very cool. Yeah, little things like those stands are actually really great for people who are just starting too. although it looks like you kind of know what you're doing there for sure, but that's a great project to like start out with. Small, quick, good to test out all different techniques on. Is that, let me see, one more time. You got kind of like something dusty on there on the brick. I like the way it looks. What'd you use to get that like dirty, dusty effect? Is that just dirt or? Subway, yeah, Briscoe is not convincing. No one is getting a Subway sandwich. The Bob Ross of dioramas. I'll take that. I love Bob Ross. I know a lot about Bob Ross now thanks to the What a Funk trivia stream. I mean, I already knew a little bit, but I know a lot. Good point. Thank you for that. Oh well. Let's see. My son is using a lot of your techniques for this competition art project. Hey, that's really, really cool. Thank you. That's cool. Super cool. I actually helped my friend's... This is terrible. Oh, I'm outing myself. I helped my friend's kid one time. I built part of his diorama for him. I've kind of felt a little bad about it, but his dad was like, please, he's late. And I'm like, all right. And needless to say, he got a pretty good grade on that. But thank you for the compliment. And thank you guys for the likes. Yeah, Briscoe, I don't know. You were winning before, but I guess they're just not wanting that, not feeling that Subway. Firehouse is good. Firehouse is good. I haven't been there in a long time. What do we got? What do likes even do? So it's not a castle ruin. It's close though. It's like a hallway inside of a castle, sort of. Love your stuff. Gained a lot of tips from. Thank you, Figured Wood. Appreciate that. Likes push the stream out to more people. So the more people like rapidly, the quicker it gets pushed out on the, I think it's called the For You page on TikTok. I get them all mixed up. You know, I don't know. I might try. Is that I think that's called Styrodare, right? Is that what that stuff is? I saw him working with that green foam. I love Black Magic Crafts. But, I don't know. I mean, I'm used to the pink. I like it. But I might. Are you ordering some? All right, Briscoe. Just looks like you didn't complete your you weren't able to sell them this pen. Not this time. Maybe next time. Oh, weapons like cosplay? You use foam, or do you use like foam and then Bondo or something? Something to harden it up? I do like Arby's though. Not really exactly the same category, but I do like Arby's. Roast beef sandwiches are awesome. It's fun when they break. Keeps you busy. Pizza Hut, huh? I gotta say, out of all the fast food pizza places, I did used to like Pizza Hut. It's true. That Bigfoot pizza they used to have, I used to love that thing when I was younger. Steve Michael, where are you? Like, what state? Texas has quite a few Arby's still kicking around. I have one literally right across the street. I could look out my window and see Arby's. That's right, Maine. I remember that now. What do we have? We used to have up north, you probably had them in Maine, Roy Rogers is what we used to have back in the day for roast beef. I never saw Arby's till I came down here. What's up, TikTok? I've done a ton of weapons. I bet you've done a ton. Having them break all the time. I used to make them out of PVC pipe and Fun Noodle a long time ago. With a conundrum of what to do with this. Could leave it with no door on it, right? I don't know, that might look kind of boring. There needs to be some kind of feature on this wall. Brock. Read a book and get a personal pan pizza. No, I don't think I remember that. I guess that's a promotion of some kind. Steve Michael, I could do a window, or I could do like a grand door, like a double entrance. But I was kind of looking for like the, like the repetitiveness of having doors on both sides, like having those repeat items. Do a window, a screen-like monitor. I'm confused. Back in the 80s. I don't remember that. Book it. Sounds cool. Oh yeah, I'm sure the axe sounds like fun for sure. Alright, well I'm thinking about that. I'll build a border around these. get the hot wire foam cutter out here real quick. I gotta watch this rock. I have a glass desk. Queen E Money. That's playing with some Sculpey. Little robot dude. Double doors. Yeah, double doors does sound cool. I'm wondering if it's gonna look. Let's see. I'm wondering if it's gonna look too grand for this narrow sort of thing. I feel like the hallway's a little narrow to have double doors on one side. I don't know. Maybe. I'm gonna think about that. Let's get the hot wire cutter. Okay. And we're gonna cut up some trim to go around these doors. Oh no, am I too close to the monitor? Nope, just made it. Steve Michael, that's not a bad idea. A single door, yeah, in the middle of the other two. That's not a bad idea at all. Maybe even like a single door and a what do you call that? Where you can put like a statue in or something like that, or like a lantern. Can't think of the name. Cut away in the wall like a. I want to say enclave, but I know that's not that. Thank you for joining on TikTok. I appreciate all the likes. I'm making a action figure diorama right now. I'm just cutting some trim to go around a door that I'm doing. A portico. Yeah, a portico. That's definitely, I don't know if that's the word I was looking for, but I'm pretty sure that's one way to say it. Briscoe, that is true, but I am not sponsored by them, so you can point those people towards What a Funk. They are the trim cutting experts over there. Duffman, you saw that? Dude, when I first bought that thing, and I've had it for like 5 years, I picked it up by that arm like, I don't know, 4 or 5 times and broke the wire, and I just started cursing myself out, and I literally just not a handle and wrote it on and stuck it on there, and it worked. So I almost went to grab it a few more times, but that stopped me, and I've gotten over the habit of doing that, because yeah, it's just too handy to want to grab that. Yeah. Briscoe, I don't know. I haven't seen him in a little bit. He's been popping in and out, but I know he's working on some stuff. What do we got over here in the TikToks? Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the likes. And thank you for all the gifts. Very generous. Yeah, Duffman. I mean, it just happens with that thing. For sure, for sure. This one. Bricks. Not sure. We want to do every inch. Stone texture in here, always turning the rock, or trying to turn the rock so the pattern doesn't look too repetitive. Nice. '76. That was a while ago. That was before I was born. Duffman, you know, it's one of those things, like wherever you are, you kind of sometimes want to move. I want to move a little bit more north again. Just, I don't know. I like Texas, but I kind of miss the snow. I'm getting tired of the super, super hot summers. And I do want to be somewhere like where there are some mountains or some changes in the land. Some parts of Texas are very pretty, but around here it's pretty just flat. Yeah, Steve Michael, yeah, that's how it goes. That's how it goes. I would like Maine. I know I would for a while. I mean, I don't know, I might get sick of it like anything else, but it's very pretty up there. Just cold. Like I said, I miss the cold a little now. After going through a few winters in Maine, I probably would miss the warmth. Yeah, I bet. What's up, TikTok? Thank you for the likes. If anyone wants to come by YouTube, the link is in the bio. Yo. Fort Hood. I had an old roommate that was stationed at Fort Hood a long time ago, though. I can't remember any details. He was in, oh God, what do you call that? I guess it's like the engineers, but he did, like, he played with explosives, depth cord, and making tank trenches in like 3 seconds, stuff like that he used to talk about. Yeah, Duffman, see, that's what I'm worried about. I'm worried that if I don't go and have some fun in the cold and the snow before I get, you know, another decade or so, I'm not going to really want to be around it because my joints are going to start killing me. They are. I already get some aches and pains I didn't get before, but I'm sure it's going to get more fun as time goes on. Yeah. Yeah, demolition. No, not Fortnite. It's just a hallway for an action figure. There's going to be 2 walls like this and a floor. I love tacky glue. It's about my favorite glue to work with. Hot glue's great, you know, to do things quickly. Doesn't hold as well in the long term, I don't think. And you have to have the glue gun going. Tacky glue's like really nice, low effort glue. You know, you can just bust it out, use it. Usually works pretty well. Thomas Brock, I don't. But I don't, to be fair and honest, I don't really collect a lot of figures. I get figures sometimes. Usually my friend gives them to me, or sometimes people send them to me. And I use them for dioramas. But I used to have some Gundams and stuff like that, but more like miniatures for gaming and things like that. I am starting to... I really don't want to start because I know once I get going it's going to be too much. But yeah, I'm starting to grab a few things here and there. I really do like Mythic Legions, but I don't want to start because I know once I do, it's going to turn into... I'm going to be building a castle in, you know, the size of my apartment in order to have everything. No, that's Fortnite. Oh, we can go with that. It's Fortnite. So the brick texture on this is just used with a rock, but you can use aluminum foil balls rolled up really, really tight, and that leaves a nice texture as well. Yeah. Yeah, I'm too broke right now to start that. I'm trying to dig myself out of a financial hole at the moment. So we're gonna work on that and work on being productive right now before I get into that, because yeah, I had a situation a while back where I couldn't work for about 6 months, and it really I didn't have any health insurance. It kind of just tore everything up. But I mean, I'm doing pretty good. Everything's fine now, and financially going in the right direction. This stuff is doing pretty decent, but it just taking some time. The last thing I need is to dig myself in a hole with you know, what's that meme? $30,000 in credit card debt. But I can get this new Boba Fett. Yeah, that. All right, the other side. Thank you, John. We're just chilling here, working on this wall. Probably need to go eat dinner here in a little bit. Yeah, Mythic Legions, I'm seeing some of the prices, but I do like that style, right? I like fantasy stuff. And I like science fiction stuff, so those are my two go-tos. I used to read comics like for a period in time, so I do like some comic book stuff, but I wouldn't go crazy collecting it. Not just so, yeah, I'm not gonna eat Subway, don't worry about that. I eat boring, bland, healthy dinners usually. It's gonna be like some chicken breast with some rice and vegetables. Thomas Brock, I do commissions sometimes, but honestly, I don't take them all the time. But I do some. Commissions get like, I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain. I do like doing them sometimes, and sometimes they're just a bit tricky. Duffman Diorama is a friend of mine who's a huge collector and saw that I had a bunch of stuff built for Warhammer and War Games terrain a long time ago. And he saw all that stuff, and it was right when like the action figure diorama thing was kind of kicking off on Facebook, I think, about 10 years ago. And he just said, hey, can you build me a room for this? And I said, sure. And I just kind of got into it from there. miniatures. So I played Warhammer, and I used to have a huge Dark Angels army, which I really, really liked. But I sold it when I was going through whatever, and I just decided one year I wanted to downsize everything, and I sold most of my gaming stuff that I didn't use in many, many years. But I really do like some of the older Games Workshop miniatures, but also like some of the older Dungeons and Dragons stuff, like the Ral Partha minis and all that. It's very nostalgic. TikTok show Gundam diorama. I can't right now. I don't really have a diorama specifically for Gundams. I have some Gundams. I got one in my... Took me a month to complete. Yeah. Yeah, you can spend quite a bit of time. But you know, I'm like such a... I don't know, I do a lot of stuff like myself instead of buying things if I can. So I have 3D printers. Just saying. No, never played Cyberpunk 2020. No, I played only briefly. I remember playing Gamma World a long time ago. I know I played Shadowrun a few times because I had the player's handbook, and I played a few games, but not that many. It was more Dungeons and Dragons. We played we had a homebrew kind of thing going on. My roommate was the DM. He wasn't my roommate when we first started playing, and this was a long time ago. I stopped doing a lot of this stuff for 10, 12 years. And then even when I got back into some of it, I stopped again, and just recently kind of got into this again about 2 years ago. And I kind of just, alternate hobbies, but I've always kind of done some kind of crafting, and that usually ends up happening with me is I like the crafting, the stuff to go with the hobby more than the actual hobby. Thank you, Queenie Money. Oh, I have that SNES Shadowrun game, and I love that game. Absolutely. Super cool game. I still have my original one from back in the day. I have quite a few of those old SNES RPGs, actually. I would say the SNES is probably my favorite system of all time. Just because it was, there's been plenty of good systems, great systems, but it was the one that was around. I literally thought I glued that already. Okay. It was the one that was around when I was in high school. I had the NES and I had Sega Genesis, but the SNES, those RPGs, I really got into them. Wow. Yeah, I don't have any of that stuff. I had the map for a while. I think it was Final Fantasy 3's, but no, I don't have any of the pamphlets. I still have Final Fantasy 2 and 3, Chrono Trigger, Secret of Mana, Secret of Evermore, Breath of Fire 2, I think, Illusion of Gaia, Shadowrun, Link to the Past. I'm sure there's some other ones. But as far as the boxes and everything, I got rid of all of them. All of them. I even got rid of all my Sega Genesis boxes, and I kept all those because those were like the nice hard plastic. Now that is something I will collect, and actually I guess I kind of do, because I do have quite a few systems and games still, and I won't ever get rid of those. Steve Michael, yeah, man. Thanks for hanging out either way. I'm probably gonna go eat something here in a second, but I might come back on later because this has been pretty cool, and it's actually forcing me to be productive, which is kind of cool too. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back in 1 second. Alright, thank you for sticking around. Thank you, everyone. Okay, what am I doing? No dinner available yet, so I'll be here for at least another 15 minutes. Alright, well that's pretty good right there. What I'll do is I'll paint this up And then once it's painted and I have the stone in and then the browns for the doors, I'll then put like some straps on it or something and maybe do like a door handle. But I'll do that after because it's a lot easier to paint the wood texture without having that in the way. But yeah, that came out pretty cool. It's looking good. Good so far. I could do the edges, but that's really hard to get on camera, so I might do that off camera. Yeah. Alright, so back to this side, the problem child. Let's see. Doors are there. Maybe. Let's do one door. It'll be offset a little bit. So. The problem with this door is I already drew lines through it, so I can't just do a wood texture on there. It's going to look not good. So I'll have to either cut it out or cover it with another material, which might do that. So now do I want to do a little portico? Someone told me that. I don't know who. Portico. I don't know, I'm not going to find it. It was someone. Make panels on it, on the door? What do you mean? I could just take some material and like glue it and make maybe that's what you mean. We got some throwaway, cutaway stuff here. This is going to texture up, or is this going to get shredded? Let's see. That'll work. I think it'll work. This is going to be one of those things that I totally did not intend to do, and it's going to have way more character than the other side. It's just going to be all uneven. It's going to look way cooler, probably. Let's just go for that. Someone is yelling my name. All right. Okay. What's up? Thank you for the follow. E-money, I don't know if this is what you meant, but apparently this is what's happening. keep meaning to. I need something that holds my Aleene's tacky glue upside down. Yeah. Thank you. I think it's coming out. It'll be good once I put the border on it and everything. This door is going to look rougher than the other one. It's going to look more janky, which is good. What kind of tape, Duffman? It must be like really, like what, Scotch tape or electrical tape? Something small. I mean, I'm surrounded by pink foam. I could just take a block and cut a hole in it. I should have made one already. Just being lazy. Okay, glass cup. Good suggestion. I like that. Some of those are sticking out and some of them aren't. Let me see. Interruptions. Okay. Masking tape. Oh, okay. It's the bigger bottle. Gotcha. The Econo jug. Better do this on the mat before I cut everything to shreds. And that tore everything to shreds. That's all right. That'll be fine. What a funk. This is a door. I kind of messed up. I mean, I knew I was messing up. I drew lines across and I was thinking I was going to cut the door out, but Queenie Money actually had a suggestion to put panels on it. I don't know if this is what she meant, but this is what I ended up doing. So these are just wooden planks. We're gonna put the stone frame around it after. Happy accidents, yes indeed. You saw that little where I ripped it, and I was like, it's gonna look good when I paint it up. I'll put some green paint around there to have some mold forming. It'll look cool. There are no mistakes in art, only happy accidents. That's what I said. This side right here is probably going to look cooler than the other doors because I had a plan for those, and this one just kind of happened. I don't know. This looks so much thinner than this piece. I need to cut one more piece. I'm just going to use the hot wire cutter on the ground here instead of picking it up. Okay. That's sloppy, but close enough. You know what, John? It's not totally finished, but it's getting there. Did you see the my Instagram story with the Among Us figure? That's where that's at right now. What's up, TikTok people? Thank you. Yeah, it's cool. I like that. I don't usually do them in that style, and that material just made me feel like doing something like that. Thank you, Briscoe. Down a little bit. Not so Super Mario, what's up? Thanks for coming by. How you doing? That's not the same pencil. There we go. Look at that. Nothing much, huh? Just chilling on a Saturday. Saturday night, wow. It's 8:30 almost here. What figs are you messing with? I know one of the guys in here was trying to find a Mecha Dracula just a little while ago. He was out toy hunting. Yeah, John, the rocks work good. You can get, I have several different ones I use actually, and also aluminum foil ball works really well too. But the aluminum foil ball texture tends to look like a little bit too repetitive sometimes, but it looks good for some things. I used to use it pretty much for everything. SH Figure Arts, right on. Yeah, I'm getting a couple of SH Figure Arts figures, the Naruto ones. I got the Sasuke is coming, and I got the Kakashi, the new one that's coming out on pre-order. This is actually, was building this with that SH Figure Arts Sasuke in mind. Although it'll work for anything, but I don't know, I just thought I wanted to have a haul to have him standing down. Hey Steven, thank you very much, man. Appreciate that. Cadanic Nightmare? Is that how you say that? Cadanic Nightmare? Thank you. Cadanic Nightmare. That's got to be a reference to something. See, I'm talking, I'm getting ahead of myself here. I should have done the texture on this wall before gluing that down. That's all right. Maybe we'll have another happy accident popping in here in a minute. There's lots of happy accidents on these live streams, the chill and craft streams. It's kind of hard to keep my brain where it needs to be. I mean, it's usually kind of hard for me if we're being honest, so. All right, let me do the lines on here first before I go any further. And actually, I'm gonna pop this up. Because if I have that sitting there and it's glued, it's going to be hard to get the rock in between in the corner there. It's going to look untextured. It's the funny thing about doing the live stream versus doing it, on clips or on a YouTube video or something like that is all the mistakes. The happy accidents, I should say. We're going with that. We are making a hallway or a 6-inch action figure to stand in. It's going to be a wall on each side. This side has one door, and the other side has 2 doors, and there's a stone floor. Alright guys, well, I think I'm gonna hop off here for now and go get something to eat. I might jump on again later. If not later today, then soon. But I might pop on again later tonight. But I'm gonna jump off here right now. It looks like we've been streaming for right at 3 hours. So thank you for everyone that hung out. Appreciate all the interaction in the comments. And Steven is home now. Maybe Steve, Michael, maybe I'll be back on later, man. Thanks for coming by. Take care, everyone. Take care.